I heard somebody on the Gab McGinnis show who had a great point. Where saying they don't understand like we have as a culture matured to a point where we are able to deal with certain things, weapons. Like we in the United States is a good example. Like a lot of people have weapons. Like the amount of people that have weapons compared to the ones that compared to shootings is like a staggering number.
Yeah.
So like safe, like the safe, like I guess right to bear arms is practiced on a daily basis. Nobody knows about it. But it's it's sexy to hear like the fucking all these shootings and stuff. But what I'm saying is like when you have a culture that has been stagnant in the middle of the fucking desert, and they really culturally haven't really changed, and they're just warring, and
they're kind of cloistered off.
Yeah,
amongst themselves.
And then you just hand them a bunch of AK-47s and modern technology. Well, they don't know what the fuck to do with it because as a culture, they haven't matured enough to understand how to use it properly. So, like when we compare the cultures, like they're not even like the same breed as us. They're another animal. And really, they're just they're like fucking savages, dude.
Well, I don't want to say that they are savages. I want to say that it's more so like there's more variability between economic classes, most likely. I'm assuming that like their bottom, like our bottom rung, is just like homelessness.
Yeah.
And crime, but I think their bottom rung is a bit more ridiculous.
And their bottom rung is like our bottom rung is like their average.
Yeah, it's like average or like petty theft, crime, shit like that.
So you're like a nation of homeless people, the equivalent of our homeless people. Think about how productive that would be.
Yeah.
And these homeless people are so fucking miserable. All they want to do is die so they can go to heaven. And they're willing to do a bunch of crazy shit to kill themselves.
Yeah, in the name of their God and in the name of, or just being able to, escape from the hell on earth.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And they don't have drugs and stuff.
But then it comes to the decision. It's like, although I have no idea how we would do this, but it's like, do we educate and uplift these people, or are they too far gone, or do we is it more of a detriment to our society to attempt to uplift these people than it is to entirely excommunicate them from our society?
Yeah.
But then if you also think about it, like you said, people living over there are living in chaos and poverty and insanity, and a lot of them would like to escape to America to have decent lives.
Yeah.
So by cutting off, America to Muslims in general, it's like we're even denying those people of even having good lives in the first place.
I'm not even saying that. Like, and when I said that before, it's more like
I'm saying the Muslim ban. Like, if that thing actually happened, it's like, well,
I don't know how we do that either. Like,
I know it's ridiculous.
We're banning beliefs, and it's
crazy.
Really tricky and weird. It's
yeah.
All right, like if this is 1,000 years ago and I was a ruler, I would go, no, I'm going to outlaw this. I'm going to outlaw them. Like they're all out here. People that practice religion are to be persecuted. I don't know about killed or whatever, but maybe just I don't know, whatever.
Eliminate the problem.
Eliminate the problem.
It's now it would be
fine about it. But we don't live 1,000 years ago. And we can't do that. And even 1,000 years ago, morally, it would not be. It's fucked up. But today, it's like, how do we solve this problem where our enemy is using tactics from 1,000 years ago?